This is where we're found, and we're back on our normal schedule now, aren't we, Lucy?
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed our, 2 rally specials?
2 rally specials, yeah, Detector and the Rodney Cup Weekender. Which you haven't seen them, check them out. They're all in our profile.
Yeah, out in the wild.
Out in the wild. 2 feral weekends.
Yeah. I think that's more than enough for the year.
That's definitely more than enough for the year. So we're back now. We're back to, well, this is just our normal standard digging adventures. We're out every week. So this is the next week, following on from where we left off. And we've got some good finds coming up.
Really good finds.
Roman, Stuart. Oh yeah, Roman, Stuart, medieval, everything.
Yeah.
A real mixed bag, so you can't miss it.
But we're going to kick off with a little
unboxing. Shall we kick off with a tale first?
Okay.
We've had to claim on the warranty on our knocks because somehow the handle mysteriously broke.
It's shattered.
Apparently. I didn't see it happen. It just shattered, apparently. Just shattered out of nowhere. So we got a new one because we had to, what was it we did? We took the Vanquish handle off.
We've got a bit of a hybrid setup.
We've got the Equinox 800 at the minute, so we whipped the Vanquish handle off, jammed it on the end of the Nox shaft. But it's not quite the best setup, a bit of duct tape and all's fine.
I mean, well, yesterday when I was using the makeshift setup, it was definitely starting to
jiggle.
Yeah, it was annoying me. So ready for a
brand new one. So we're looking forward to that. And then we've been out and about. We're very busy, haven't we? So we've got a wonderful gift from our friend Tom Ayling. Jonker's Books. We don't know if we said that right.
But he's a rare book specialist. And one of our friends on TikTok. He's also on YouTube if you want to check him out.
Yeah, he does all. But I mean, they've got some amazing things in their shop, haven't they?
Yeah, we
were lucky enough to go down.
We did a detour, didn't we?
Did a little detour on the way to Rodney Cook. If you are part of our newsletter, then you might see some evidence of that soon. So this was a little thank you for coming down. And
do you want to?
Should we open it?
Yeah, go for it.
But he's got some amazing things in his shop, hasn't he?
Oh man,
it was like
incredible. So much
magical
history.
World of wonders. I mean, we got to see a Roman publication, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
It was a medieval reprint of a Roman publication, which was
so cool.
That was incredible
to see. I mean, I would like to help with the unopenings, but I don't think the nails will allow it.
Christ.
It's like Christmas.
It's like Christmas. Double packaging. Well, I can say very well packaged. It's like a proper little book parcel.
It might slide out. Will it slide out? Oh no, it's got there.
Oh, it's a card!
Oh, I'll show the camera. It's a little card.
The little card. Shall we see what it says?
Yeah, like you did.
Oh, you not be able to do that with it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I think that is a wedding invite.
We have been invited to the wedding.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
That is so
oh
cute.
my gosh, Tom. Oh, that's gorgeous.
That's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
That's a lovely wedding invitation as well.
I wasn't expecting
No,
that.
I wasn't expecting
Oh,
that.
that's so lovely.
I wasn't expecting to open that on
my heart.
on the YouTube.
On the YouTube. Yeah, we can come. Oh. Oh, that is so gorgeous.
It's a lovely colour.
Oh, Ellie's favourite colour.
It's my favourite colour.
Oh, that's so special.
That is so special.
We got in there.
I'm scared of what else. It's like past the parcel.
Well, we can confirm if you buy a book from Yonkers, they come well packed.
Beautifully well packaged. Yeah. Coins of England, H.N. Humphreys.
Wow.
Oh.
Ooh. Look at the
Beautiful marble binding.
I think we've got there.
Have you opened it backwards? Yeah, I opened it backwards. Oh wow, look at that.
We've got some beautiful illustrations.
Oh, the illustrations are beautiful. Look at these coins. Can you see them? They're incredible.
I might have to ask, if we can't see a date, we might have to ask Tom how old it is.
Show them little flick through.
Yeah, but I think there's loads of beautiful illustrations.
Look at those Celtics.
Oh,
And colour as well.
it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I wonder how many coins we've got in here.
Oh, skates!
Oh my gosh, skates!
They're so cool.
Oh, what ones have they got?
Coins of the... I think that's a porcupine, not a plume bird. The plume bird is what we found. I wonder how far it goes. Well, how far it will go up to will give us an idea on age.
Oh yeah. Where does it stop? And it might say current, contemporary.
We're in Anne and George. These are beautiful illustrations. We need to take note of these illustrations.
Yeah, and I love the blue.
Yeah. It's like the velvet of blue drawers, isn't it?
Mm.
Victoria.
But there's no Victorian plates in there, is there?
No, so it's George III to Victoria.
So
It's
maybe
beautiful.
Early Victorian then.
Death of the late king in 1837. So I would say not
Pretty
long after his death.
Maybe before they even Riemann brought out the new coins, perhaps.
That's a beautiful book.
Oh, thank
It's
you,
a beautiful
Tom.
book. The illustrations are just incredible in it, aren't they?
And the cheeky surprise.
Cheeky surprise. It was a lovely one to open. Let's put that somewhere safely. So.
On the floor.
Should we put it in the Roman Found Library?
Oh yeah.
A beautiful book to add to the Roman Found Library.
So lovely. Oh, Tom. Sorry, I got those on the ground. I can cut that.
The next parcel. So this one I believe is from our good friend Aaron from Discord. I hate tape with passion.
Maybe we should have bought some scissors up.
Maybe we should have bought some scissors. But why do we always do things unprepared?
I think normally for like boxes and stuff we have
And I very
The
much
tools.
appreciate the Ellie the Bruce.
the address, Ellie. Says Ellie the Bruce on it.
Hey. Skates!
Oh man,
Skates! Look at all those skates!
that looks like a good one.
That does look like a good one.
Because as
doesn't
we
it?
know, Skeets is one of our
One of our favourite.
Roman found favourites.
Oh, it does look like a good one, doesn't it? Oh, have we got the plume bird in here?
Surely.
Surely. Oh, it's that little. Oh, look at that hoard.
Oh, that would be a dream skateboard.
Lucky person found a hoard.
Oh, this looks really good, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely. Oh, another book I'm looking forward to reading.
Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah, what a gift, Aaron. Thank you.
We're able to brush up on our skeet knowledge.
Skeet knowledge. That's it. You come to Roman Found. If you want to know anything about skeets, it's in this book. These ones are cool, aren't they?
Brilliant.
For the Roman
Brilliant.
Found
Another
Library.
one for the popper in the Roman found library.
I mean, it's always good there. We can add to the Roman Found Library. Knowledge is important. That's why we
Very.
do it. That's why we
We've
do it
got
for the history. That's
Two
why we
more
have a
books
selection.
for the collection.
Two more books for the collection.
But yeah, thanks guys. That's really, really kind.
No, it was actually really kind. Thank you for both those gifts. Much appreciated.
Yeah. So shall we kick off?
Let's get into it then, shall we? Where's the laptop, Lucy? How are we going to watch it?
Wait a minute. Cut.
So this is what, our second visit to the field?
Yeah, this is our manor house.
Manor House Field, yeah. And we kicked it off with this little gem, didn't we?
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Such a treat to start the day with.
Such a little treat. I believe this is the teeny halfpenny that we found.
Oh, so it's not a farthing.
No, it's a teeny halfpenny. It's just been really badly clipped, so it looks so small that it's like a farthing. But because when we found the farthing, when you compare them,
Yeah.
the halfpenny is distinctly bigger.
Okay.
I mean, you still can't believe that people had coins this small.
I know.
Like, no wonder they lost them.
Yeah, that one's definitely been clipped very badly.
Incredibly badly. I mean, these coins were brought in to stop clipping. And they were brought in to try and resolve all of that in the recoinage that Edward I did in the 1200s, 1279, I think. Like, he brought in...
Seemed to help.
It's just like, and yet they still lost bits off them. Because the halfpennies and the farthings were brought in to stop people cutting coins in half and cutting them in quarters, which made it easier to clip and shave things off. So it was brought in to try and stop clipping because there was more denomination to pay with.
Yeah.
So you didn't have this fractional problem. Yet still, ours is basically the
Nothing left
sliver,
of it.
the sliver that's been left.
Oh, I'm having a listen to it.
Oh yeah, you're having
There
a
we
little
go.
cheeky listen.
So it was like a 9-10.
So
A lot
like
of
low.
people ask whether to dig numbers below 10, and they're probably my favourite to dig.
I know one of my favourites to dig as well, because
get-
they're always little tiny artefacts or tiny coins.
Yeah, you get so many Romans, like
Yeah.
cut quarters, hammered farthings, Celtic,
Yeah.
like
Everything.
you name it.
Yeah, you name it. Skeets.
Skates, everything.
These
under
are all
10.
things that we found under the value of 10.
And then
This was a strange one, wasn't it?
it's
It's
just a
some kind
little
of
bit
big
of
washer thing.
trashy. I mean, it's got like a nice colour to it.
It's a nice patina, but I think it is just some trash.
Probably. We've kept it though, just in case.
We always keep everything. Always keep everything. But it's just important to dig those small targets. I don't understand how people can't. But then you do make me dig more things because I'm doing the one digging.
Yeah, but it works out well for us.
It does work
I
out
think.
well for us, I think. And that's why I find lots of things.
Because I think, like, if you're detecting and digging
by yourself.
you might choose to not dig certain targets if you think it's going to be a theft.
Or if you get a bit tired and you don't really want to like do it.
Where I'm not digging, so I make
Make me dig anything.
I make Ellie dig everything.
Even if you're not sure about it. Oh, now this find. Here we go.
Oh,
now.
this is like such a special one for us because it's a Roman found first.
It is a Roman found first.
In many ways.
In many, many ways. So we'd never found anything part of a ring before, any rings. This was our first ever ring. And then we ummed and ahed about this, didn't we? Because we were like, it's ancient.
I
feel like
definitely
it's ancient.
knew it was old, like the patina on it, even like the style of it.
Definitely.
But we didn't have like a reference to
No.
go off because we never had to research rings before.
No, we've never found one before. It was just the perfect fraction of one, wasn't it? It just sits perfectly on your finger. And I mean, we found a lot of medieval in this area. So we were like, is it a medieval ring? We were like, and then I discovered at the next Finds recording session, I brought it along, and the Flo told us that it's actually a Roman ring, and she reckons 2nd or 3rd century.
I know, it's so
Which
cool.
is-
Which I love that a Roman found first.
A Roman found first, and it's Roman.
Has to be Roman.
Has to be Roman. So we actually couldn't believe that. I mean, and
But I mean, it's quite like a simple design.
yeah, it'll be like
nothing
a poor Roman's ring.
nothing too fancy.
Those-
I'd
those
love to
Roman
find
peasants.
one of an intaglio.
I know. Why does it just seem like there's only peasants that live in our permission? Where are these higher status
Because they're
Romans?
retired
They're
legionnaires.
Retired legionnaires from Lincoln, that'll be it.
Got no money.
No money. What's this big silver thing? I believe this.
Is it a coin?
I think I know what it is.
Is it a button?
It's a thing. I believe it's one of those buttons that we were talking about on our latest TikTok live with Jim Jam. It's a big silver dandy button.
Yeah, there we go. Without the shank.
Without the shank. They always look like either big hammers or big milled coins.
They're like
tricky little
that
guys.
first glimpse of them is a trick to the eye.
Are tricksters. They are proper tricksters. Still, I love
But
them.
they're always like really flat.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should get
That's
used
true.
to
We should get used to seeing them.
seeing them.
Still, every time I see one, it's a picture of this Georgian wearing like hundreds on his jacket, just
I
like
know. Bring them back.
shimmering away. Shimmering away.
I'm sure Harry Styles would
Oh,
wear
definitely.
it.
He'd wear a
Would some
jacket
of
covered in all
those.
of them.
Little clump.
I think it's when they're in the little balls. That's the most promising. It's the little
Coin
little
ball.
balls, the corn balls, the coin balls, the
Cool.
coin balls, the coin balls. Oh no! See, not promising at
That's a
all.
bit of trash.
Bit of trash. A lovely bit of tractor trash. Oh, what's that edge there?
Is it a coin?
Is it a coin?
Oh, it's
Oh, it's a little coin spill that we found.
I've never found yet 2 coins like that again.
No. When we find coin spills, this was the first one we found where they'd actually been like together.
They were
This was
like
actually
touching.
3 coins because there was another one still in there.
Yeah.
And I believe we had in here, we had a shilling and a 2p, which I think is what's to come.
I think
And
that one might be. Is that a
They're 60s coins then?
it was a strange mix. I feel like
Oh,
it was fascinating because it shows you the decimalisation era and this like how they brought in the new
See,
coinage.
should be a date there.
Yeah, that's 60, but that 60 coin was found touching a penny, like a decimalised penny.
Interesting. So maybe it was from. Oh, it would have been sort of from the
it was
lap
from,
over the
exactly, which was a
decimal day.
It's a fascinating. Like, it's not that far away from history, but it's fascinating to show something that we don't know about. Is how they change the coins.
Mm. And
Do you know
then
what I mean?
the late Queen as
The
well.
late Queen as well. Yeah, see, a penny. So that is a decimal coin with a pre-decimal coin stuck to it.
Yeah, it would have
Lost
been
at the
that.
same time.
Cool.
So I just still find it mind-blowing that shillings would have been in circulation when they bought it in pounds.
And it was quite confusing for people as well because they didn't know how they were going to.
Well, they had different values. They were out from different systems. There we go. Is that the other one?
I think so. The 2.
Was I right? Is it 2p?
I think it is a 2p.
Yeah. See. A new pence as well, so you can tell it's from the early era of decimalisation. I think it's cool.
I think
do
it
think
has
it's
a
cool.
it has a new sentiment. I feel.
Oh, definitely. Especially with it being it's the Queen's first portrait.
And
in
I've
fact.
got to say, the later ones. I mean, sorry, not the later. The earlier ones are better quality.
Well, that's because coins now are just all a mixed
They're
metal.
trash.
They're trash. They won't last. They won't last.
Well,
big years.
those early ones you can still get in quite good condition.
Well, especially the ones pre-decimalisation. Because, well, she is a queen that went for a real recoinage where we completely changed the rule books.
Yeah. Well, we've got our recoin. Well, no, we've got our new monarch to
We've got
come.
a new monarch to come, that's true.
I think they've given a date now, 2024.
2024. It'll take 2 years. They're releasing. The stamps are coming in when they run out of stocks. There's a
Run out of print.
There's a new commemorative stamp coming out next month
Interesting.
for the Queen in the room.
What have we got in here?
Is that something shiny? Is it something shiny? No. Was I hallucinating?
I think you're hallucinating.
I think I'm hallucinating.
It's sticky today, isn't it?
It's because it was a perfect digging conditions. I think this was a real deep target, this one.
I'm just seeing it pop out.
Real deep target, this one.
And it's something quite special.
Oh, it's something quite special. This was.
I think it's unassumingly special.
It is unassumingly special because would you believe looking at that is actually classed as treasure?
I think when we first saw it, we're like, is it... Because we kind of thought, is it silver? Is it not silver? Like, is it aluminium? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's like a lot of things going through your head when you see a thimble that's in like pristine
condition.
They're normally squished.
But this one's perfectly round.
Well, it took us ages to click, didn't we? Because we put it in Discord and like one of the guys joked that it wasn't silver.
Yeah.
Because it clearly was silver.
Yeah.
But we were just so confused by it.
It's because as well there's orangey patina that's on it
Yeah.
from the dirt and probably all the water and the rain. But I mean, this is a 1650 to 1750 silver thimble.
Yeah,
And
which
look
is
at it.
Stuart.
Yes,
Era.
Stuart's era. It's beautiful.
And yeah, you just really don't see them in perfect condition.
No, it's off on its way to the British Museum. We haven't heard anything about it recently, so I have to
Hopefully we
see when we get it back.
Hopefully we get it back again. I'd like to have that one back.
Well, I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't get it back, to be honest. It's not like it's...
I mean, there's no like interesting inscriptions on it or hallmarks or anything, so it's just a bit of a...
It's just a nice
It's
example
plain,
of
but
a
it's
common...
beautiful.
Yeah. And I mean, that was our second ever piece of treasure to go through the treasure process.
We haven't shared our first piece on...
No, that was pre-filming days,
Instagram.
wasn't it?
Yeah, we need to get that up.
Get it photographed, get it properly photographed.
I mean, it's going to be a mission to photograph.
It is going to be a mission to photograph because it's the worst piece of treasure you've ever seen. What have we got? Oh, this is a lovely halfpenny, I believe.
A Victorian.
Yeah, we had some great...
We had a run,
Mm.
and I think potentially all dropped by the same person.
Potentially, what you think?
Yeah, because
What,
it was in the
them on?
line.
Oh yeah, it was in the line, that's true actually. But then, is that just the footpath line? Because this field does have a footpath.
Maybe they had a hole in their pocket and they just dropped
They're
out.
still rolling away.
Dropped out
All
one
these
by one.
halfpennies. It's a lovely condition ones actually, with a nice early Queen's portrait on. They're all 18, I believe. Is this another one? I think this is another one.
Yeah.
This one's 1887, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the one might have been in 1860. Oh, the colour of this was beautiful. See, when it's raining, sometimes it makes the reveals pop. Because the water gets stuck on the metal when it permeates through the
It
soil.
sort of just like collects on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, look at that. A stunner.
That's why I say the pennies, I feel sometimes have the best reveals.
They do have the best, they're the best colours sometimes. Like, look at that. There was oranges, there was yellows, there was greens on that. There's even some black in there. Like, that's like a painting all in itself. This is why this is one of my favourite fields, because there's so many coins in it. It's just coin shooting all day long, and it's one of my favourite things to do.
It's good fun.
It is good fun.
Another one? Gosh, how many are we on now? Is that 4?
Yeah.
Lost count.
4. Yeah, the fire sting was full. It was a great day. Bit of hedge fodder for you if you're on our Discord.
I feel like we found 4. Do we find 3 or 4?
Well, we've had loads. We've had loads out of this field. I can't tell you how many we found in this day.
Oh, there's another one.
This one's a big penny, I think. Woo! It's just popped down there.
It's really buried itself.
They always do that to me. Yeah, that one's a big penny, look. I just love the Victorian pennies. There's something about them. They're just
I really
so,
want
like...
to find a Victorian Gothic though.
Oh, I'm desperate for a Gothic florin or a Gothic shilling. Wouldn't that be amazing? I'm so jealous of the one. Oh, look at this. This one was a funny find, wasn't it?
We need to try and clean it up, I think.
We do need to try and clean it up. It's just it's like a Zippo lighter, isn't it?
A lighter,
It's
but a vintage one.
It's a vintage lighter. And something that we don't find often. We don't normally find this kind of quirky trash, do we?
No, that's our first lighter, isn't it?
Yeah, it's our first lighter.
Another video.
This was definitely in the season where we had we only had pasture and they were all quite small fields, so we just kind of like hopped around a lot, didn't we? A lot of hopping. And found more pennies popping up. Oh, this one's cool. Oh, this one's interesting actually. This is our scratched Vicky that we found.
Yeah.
So it almost, like, you don't know whether it's been done by the plough or not, but it's just like the lines are too, like, look at that cross-hatch kind of like scratching out over the Queen's face.
Yeah, it's a bit
sus.
strange,
It's
isn't
sus, isn't it? I mean, defacing a coin it was an offence. It was a criminal offence. You could get in big trouble for that. And
I mean, it does look quite deliberate.
it does look very deliberate. We've done a good write-up about this one on Instagram. We did an unusual pennies post, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because we've had a few from this time. We had a couple of unusual pennies.
This was the most unusual one.
Well, it looks very deliberate, doesn't it? They're crossing out the face, and it also goes over the date as well.
Does it?
Yeah. So that was our latest episode.
Yeah. Hope you guys
I think we
enjoyed
had
that.
a good day out digging though. We found some great stuff. I mean, the silver thimble is a real highlight, isn't it?
Oh yeah. And that Roman ring.
And that Roman ring. I mean, I can't believe we had so many firsts in one day.
Oh
And our first defaced coin.
yeah.
Yeah, we've had all these firsts. So if you enjoyed that, be sure to check out our channel because we do this every week. And we have lots of videos up there about all of our days out adventuring. And then we'll be back next week with another update, won't we?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what's coming up. I feel like we sort of get on a pretty good run.
Yeah.
Once we get the knock, so I feel like most of the episodes coming up are going to be pretty epic.
Bumper episodes.
I can't tell you off the top of my head what's in the next one, but
You've heard it here
I'm
first,
sure
guys.
it's going to be good.
You've heard it here first. So make sure to like, comment and subscribe. We'd love to hear from you. And check us out next week.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching.